Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. The party is overlooking the most evil of evildoers down below.
Kobolds with buckets.
Kobolds with buckets. They're the worst.
This is human technology. Someone's been supplying them.
Mm-hmm.
This is against the natural order and balance.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I am whispering right now, but I'm talking loudly.
What are you guys going to do?
All right, we only can attack once. We can probably kill one each per round, but there's 6 of them, so they could raise the alarm.
Let's back up.
Okay, let's back up.
You guys back up.
Okay, we back up.
All right.
Walker, I want to hear your best idea about what to do about this.
All right. What if we go in and tell them to leave?
Do they speak common? I don't think any of us speak kobold. They would not see us as liberators because we do not speak the local language.
All right. Well, what if we teach them common first and then tell them to leave?
Have you got 3 months to spare?
Got 3 hours to spare.
They're not smart enough. These kobolds are dumb and evil.
I think maybe they'll communicate it with sign language.
Do they speak Drakisian Sign Language?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
What if we light the pitch on fire?
Well, then we failed the mission.
What if we light this pitch on fire? And I just...
Then we failed the mission.
I don't know.
They're connected underground.
But fire can't go underground. Because of oxygen requirements that my austere cleric from Berkshire totally knows about.
Mm-hmm.
All this cheating happening at my table.
Oh my god.
all right. So we set a fire, use the kobold's weakness in the daylight, unless there's enough tree cover to mitigate that.
Yeah.
Then we ambush them. When they come to investigate
as they're dealing with the fire, they're trying to figure out what's going on. We become the ambushers.
How sneaky are you?
How sneaky am I? Not sneaky at all.
Same. I'm wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
So what if we stay perfectly still?
I'm gonna start breaking off like branches and leaves to make a ghillie suit.
Nice.
Okay.
It's not a Gideon suit?
It's a Gideon suit. Yeah. And then I'm going to put myself under it and then then I'm gonna break it and then I'm gonna be like, damn it. And then I'm gonna get Ludo to lay down on the ground. So basically this isn't a ghillie suit. I'm just putting a bunch of leaves on top of these.
So you're just piling leaves on top of people?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So we're gonna do this.
I don't want to be this close to the fire when I do this though.
Yeah, Ludo, why don't you get behind this rock?
All right. Yeah.
And Walker, why don't you get behind this rock? And I'll get behind this log.
All right, so you cover the other two with leaves and branches.
Yep.
And then what do you do with yourself?
I make a nest of leaves and branches to cover myself in.
And then how do you set the thing on fire?
I'm gonna go over here and light it on fire.
And then just dive into your nest, Calvin Hobbes style?
I mean, I think it'll be a few seconds. The fire will start. It doesn't have any noise, and then it's just kind of going for a minute.
Okay.
So hopefully I can get there. But if not, maybe I'll. No, I think if this messes up, I'll just let it mess up.
Okay. But you're right. It doesn't explode or anything. It just starts a fire, which sends large plumes of black smoke into the air, and it will take a while for anyone to notice that. So why don't you give me a dex check for how quickly you can get back to your nest and hide yourself.
You have +1 on that because of the bless.
So 29, opposed by the perception of the kobolds, who did roll a natural 20, so they have to roll perception 9 or lower. Luckily, I have my very own kobold stat block, so I know exactly what to roll for them. It just has to be opened slowly. Humanoids, monsters. monstrous humanoids. Kobolds have perception. For some reason, kobolds don't have stats. Every other creature has stats, but kobolds don't have stats.
How could
Great.
these kobolds question these large piles of started leaves?
You're getting stats for the kobolds. It's on the wiki, Neal. It's on the wiki. So you
Well,
need to
I
pick it up.
rolled anyway. They don't
All right.
notice it before you show up, but shortly thereafter, you guys can hear the sounds of kobolds approaching. A whole bunch of them start coming over and looking at this, and none of you speak kobold, right? So they're just prattling on in kobold at you. And they're all over here chattering. And one of them gets a stick and gets really close and starts trying to hit the pitch with the stick, but then the stick just gets flaming pitch, which he starts tossing around the forest, and a few other small fires begin to be lit.
Okay, can I get a? Yeah.
Yeah, and we got like a little splatter of fire over here, a little splatter of fire over here. This tree's on fire somewhat.
Oh no.
Once they realize what they're doing, they're just spreading the fire, and the stick is getting heavy. He just lets the stick in the fire and shrugs at the others.
So
Who
like,
start gathering up leaves and trying to toss it on to smother the fire, but it's just that's not working either. And they
They start
stand there scratching their
separating it
heads. They're the what?
do they start separating at all? Like, does one conveniently lay down in front of me and like reveal its neck so I can just slice it?
I mean, they do kind of break up the group a little bit and kind of surround the fire as they're chatting amongst themselves about like what to do about it. And
That
a
one just
couple
crossed the
of them start to leave and head in different directions. I'm just gonna start moving kobolds around, and you tell me when you want to do something.
Sure.
I wait for Sir Walker's signal, then I'm moving in. Sir Walker?
I think Gideon will start to kind of slowly rise and take out his crossbow and just kind of aim it at this one.
Mm-hmm.
And take a shot.
Go ahead, make your roll to hit.
Okay. I think it's flat d20.
Flat d20, you'll get +4 because you're unseen. Oh my god! Another natural 20, Matthew. All right, that's a 24 to hit. The kobold has AC 12, so you definitely clear by 10. Please roll me 3 times damage dice.
Okay, a light crossbow does how much?
D6 +1, I think.
Okay.
Let me double check that for you, though. Light crossbow, D6 +1. Yes, so that should be 3d6 plus 3. So you do 10 damage, and the kobold just fucking, he gets knocked forward with the shot of the crossbow and almost falls into the pit.
How many notice, right? Or if anyone notices.
They notice.
Okay.
Because he stumbles forward with this crossbow bolt at him and like lands near the pitch, and the other kobolds look.
Do my comrades notice?
Most certainly.
Yeah.
Are you guys also launching
I'm
surprise
charging
attacks?
Oh, I don't
Alright.
have any range. I have to melee.
Okay, but you charge in on melee. Go for it. You need
yeah.
at least 30 feet to perform a charge. So you just
no,
walk
I
in.
meant I'm
Yeah.
walking. Sorry, I meant charging as in going, not the mechanical.
Right.
Sorry.
Go ahead and make your attack roll.
All right. Okay, sorry.
Plus
sorry.
6 to hit.
No,
That's
my.
initiative or something?
I hit the wrong button.
Ah.
Oh, that.
No,
Well,
that's not
that
much
would be-
better.
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
with plus
yeah.
4 for not being noticed, you still.
Yeah.
Mace, sword, your weapon flies over the kobold's head, who shrieks in terror. Sir Walker?
That'd be.
I just want to do detect evil to see which one of them are evil.
Oh, they're all evil. Every last one of these suckers is an evildoer. You are certain of it.
I'm certain. All right.
All right, but that's your turn for the round. And now, there's a lot of kobolds, so we're just going to take turns. So somebody, Sir Walker, as the presider of this party, why don't you roll initiative for the whole team? Just a flat D10.
All right. 8.
8. All right, we will have you be the PCs, and we will have. I'm gonna make a neutral kobold so I don't accidentally delete it. Will be the baddies.
They are the baddies.
They are definitely the baddies. I think they rolled a
So do
6. They rolled a 5. It doesn't really matter. All right, the kobolds go first. Actually, I should roll a d10 to see if they're surprised. Nope, they're not surprised. I mean, you did light the pitch on fire. They kind of knew something was up. They shriek and leap to the attack. This one's already dead. So this one is going to... What are they going to do? They're going to first try and surround and drag down Ludovicius. They're going to make an overbear attempt at you. So the first one just tries to grab at you. You're going to get 1 attack of opportunity.
All right.
Go ahead and make it.
Yeah, once I... Sorry. Yeah, here we go. No. I already did it. 4. Yeah, sorry.
Oh my god. It does not go well for you. You try and swing at a kobold, but you swing so badly you throw yourself off balance, provoking a back attack, but it didn't really matter because they were going to hit you anyway. And then they begin to drag you down to the ground. I need you to make me an opposed strength check against a kobold who gets +4 on it because of because of his allies. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you get dragged to the ground and covered in kobolds. You are currently swarmed as they all crawl over you.
Oh, that strength check will be 20, but that wouldn't make any difference. But I bless them.
Yeah, that is not going to make a difference here. Meanwhile, this one that's over here next to Sir Walker and Gideon shrieks and runs this way to gather these guys up down here. And this one's gonna come back over here, and then this group of 4, once they've all gathered together, is going to... Do they see Gideon? Oh yeah, they definitely spotted Gideon. Yeah. It's that reloading. You're moving. You're trying to reload the next bolt.
I've got branches falling off of me.
And they charge you in a lot. And they're also going to attempt an overbear on you. You have a missile weapon out right now, so you don't get an attack of opportunity. And the first one goes to throw himself on you. He grabs you. Make an opposed strength check against a kobold with +3. The kobold gets +3, not you. Fucking hell! They grab onto you, they tug at your clothes, they pull on your staff, they pull on your armor, trying to drag you down to the ground. But you are just too big and strong for them to handle. And the kobolds will end their turn having surrounded Ludovicius, and then having surrounded Gideon, but not able to overbear him fully.
Bring down justice. Can't bring down justice.
Wow. All right. Party's turn, led by Sir Walker, the decider.
All right. Yeah, I'll go help out my friend here. I'm gonna go charge up. How does the specialization in 2 attacks work?
One every second round.
That's the case. Every other round you get 2 attacks. So this round you get 1. Next round you get 2, but only if you're making an attack with that weapon you're specialized every round. If you switch, then it resets.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just go up to here and I'll attack one of them.
Go for it, Sir Walker. Roll it. And don't roll a natural 1. Otherwise you'll have to hit Ludovicius. 10. I guess you've got back attack on one of these guys, which would make it a 12, which would be a hit.
All right.
Because they're dragging him down. You're clearly hitting him from behind. Ooh, you rip a kobold to shreds. It dies. Ludovicius, you are covered by 4 kobolds who are dancing on you, more or less.
Can I attack or use it?
You can, but you're going to be attacking at -4.
All right. No,
It's a bad shot.
All right. Any full defense things I can use?
You can parry. It'll give you a bonus of half your level.
All right.
So
1.
bonus of 1 to your AC.
Yeah. So that's 20 AC, except I'm down. So that's touch AC, which is 14, or back AC that's 15.
It'll be 20 AC. Let's see. You are sort of grappled and pinned down. They will get a +4 to hit you if they're standing and you're prone. And your shield I guess it depends on how many decide to attack you and how many grapple you. If only one is holding you down, then you'll probably get your shield. But if like 2 or 3 are holding you down, then you probably don't get your shield AC. You know?
Yeah. So I don't know in advance. So I can't go up and parry at the same time. I have to use one or the other.
Right. You have to use your action either to parry or to throw them off of you.
Yeah. Those +4s look bad, so I'll just try to stand.
All right. Give me an opposed strength check. They roll a 22, 3, 4.
Roll bad.
25. Yeah, 25. They roll. You roll a 22. You can't get up. There's too many kobolds under you or above you, holding you down. And on the lower side, Father Gideon, what are you doing?
Father Gideon will reach down, just kind of getting manhandled by these kobolds, will reach down to his symbol of a stare and take it into one hand, and then with his right hand reach into his tabard and produce a small silver mirror.
Ooh.
And will cast Sanctuary.
Ooh. I haven't seen
kinda
Sanctuary
low.
used in a long time.
Sanctuary is classic, man.
I know, but no one ever fucking uses it anymore.
Well, it's not that great.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Especially when you're being swarmed.
Any opponent attempting to strike or otherwise directly attack the person in Sanctuary must roll a saving throw versus spell. If they fail, they lose track of you and move on to someone else.
Sure.
If they pass, they can then attack you.
And I think I'll just stand still.
Interesting maneuver here. Let's roll initiative again. Go for it, Sir Walker.
All right.
The kobolds get a 3. You
4.
get a 4. The kobolds go first.
Uh,
So, 4 of them are on Ludovicious. Sir Walker's coming up to hit him from behind. Kobolds are naturally cowardly creatures, so they have to make a morale check here because all of a sudden they no longer have a 2-to-1 advantage, or they only have a 2-to-1 advantage. They prefer 3-to-1. They fail miserably, and they all pull back and withdraw, leaving Ludovicious behind, leaving Sir
Attacks of
Walker
opportunity?
behind. They withdraw, yeah.
withdraw. Sorry, missed that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, over here at Gideon, they all have to make saving throws versus spells. So this one needs a 17 to pass. Fail. They all just sort of lose track of Gideon. They run over here to the rest of their comrades. All the kobolds are jabbering at each other, and then the entire group, since there's only 2 enemies, and now they've got 2, 4, 6, 8 to 2, their bravery is regathered. Gideon, I guess you do get attacks of opportunity if you want, but it would break your sanctuary.
I also don't have any
Melee weapons? Okay. Cool. So they will charge back in. Now, 4 of them already took an action to withdraw, so they can't join in on this overbear because they already used their action, but they are here to back you up on the next round. So these 4 are going to run in, and this time they're going to swarm Sir Walker. I think Ludovicious is going to get 1 attack of opportunity, and Sir Walker is going to get 1 attack of opportunity as these kobolds swarm in. So both of you make them. Sir Walker hits. He crits. Ludovicious hits and crits.
All right.
Okay.
Sir Walker slays a kobold. Ooh, Ludovicious almost slays a kobold. Not quite. And then Sir Walker, I need you to make me... Hold on, did they even hit you? Yeah. Make me an opposed strength check to see if you can shrug off the kobolds who are trying to bear you down. Oh, they rolled really, really well. Ooh, you rolled really, really well. They rolled a natural 19, plus 8 is 27, and there are 2 additional, 27, 28, 29 is their roll. You rolled a 29. I think tie goes to defender in this situation. Well, no, is it AC? I don't know. I gotta look up who the tie goes to. Tie goes to Overbear.
We'll get them, Sir Walker. We've got them on the run. We're going to take them all down.
If the attack hits, they must make an opposed strength check against the defender to see if they drag him down or not. Use the strength of la da 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 da. Oh, I think I fucked this shit up earlier. You both, anyone being attempting to be overbeared should have gotten a +4 bonus because of the size difference. I forgot about that. We're just gonna keep rolling as is though. So you're definitely gonna win this one.
Okay.
Monsters assumed blah 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 blah. If the defender wins the strength check, he keeps his feet and shrugs off the attack. Okay, so tie goes to the defender in this situation, but you already have a +4. So they like swarm you and try and drag you down, but can't do it. And all the other kobolds get in here, and you know they're mixed into this batch, and they're all trying to drag down Sir Walker. And that ends that round. Sir Walker, give us another D10 for initiative. Kobolds go at 5.
Sir Walker gets a second attack that round.
Oh, right. You guys all actually get your attacks that round.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone make your attacks. I forgot that you all
Sir
have a
Walker
turn.
gets 2 this round.
Yes, he
don't
does.
get 1.
Cool.
Ooh. No, just 2 hits. Wow, Ludovicious. Wow.
6 to 2 different people.
Not your day. These 2 drop. Ludovicious, give me a saving throw versus death. For every natural 20 Gideon rolls, Ludovicious rolls a 1. He has to balance things out, guys. It's a tempos thing, right? He's keeping it ordered. Oh my god, Ludovicious.
Ludo.
All right, Matt.
Let me show you how it's done. Let me show you.
Well, tell us what happens to him with his terrible saving throws and attacks.
So I'm gonna walk over here and then take a shot with my crossbow.
Go for it.
This is how you roll a d20.
Oh my god!
Cold shot!
This is amazing.
Cold shot!
How many times have I? How many 20s have I rolled on
That's
this?
your 4th natural 20
That's
is
my
from my count. Yeah, alright, buddy. Roll 3d6 plus 3 damage to a fucking kobold who has 3 HP. Oh my, alright, you rip one apart. What? Why does Ludovicious fail so badly, though? What happens when he rolls a natural 1 and a 3 on his saving throw? Matt, I'm asking you.
Matt.
You're asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
You're asking me why he's rolling bad? I don't know.
I'm asking you for an in-game explanation of
okay.
his actions.
Of Ludovicious's failures?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I don't know why Ludovicious. Why am I doing so well?
No, why is Ludovicious doing poorly?
Why is Ludovicious doing poorly?
Yeah, so he rolls a
because
natural.
I just shot him.
You just shot Ludovicious.
Yeah,
So the
I shot-
kobold gets pinned to Ludovicious's
Yeah.
shield, and he can't actually make the attack because
Like
there's a
it's like
kobold stuck.
mid-swing, right? Because everything's happening simultaneously. So like I run over and he's about to swing, and then I shoot this kobold into him, and he's just posted, and then loses his shot.
Get off!
I don't know. I think this guy's been out of practice. He's been in jail for 9 years. I think.
This guy's worshiping the wrong god.
That's
Hey!
Wow.
You can't say that. You can't say that.
all right. Let's roll initiative again for the party and the kobolds. The kobolds roll a 10 on their initiative, and they no longer have their 4-to-1 advantage.
That's right.
No thanks to me.
Sir Walker, roll us a d10 for initiative, please.
All right.
And don't roll a 10. All right, party goes first. PCs go first. Wow.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna kick out the one behind me.
All right. That is a critical hit. I'm sure you will kill it.
Or I didn't roll anything.
That was
No,
McTacky.
McTacky rolled a critical hit. Sorry.
Oh.
You missed that
Oh.
shot. It goes wide. Make sure you track your ammo. Ludovicious roll the damage. Sir Walker misses. 6 damage rips apart a kobold. And it becomes the kobold's turn. They are now on even numbers, and they hate that. They hate that more than anything, so they will disengage and flee. These two are gonna, whoops, no. These two flee this direction. This one does not want to run between the two of you, does not want to run past Gideon, so the kobold takes the bravest route. He's gonna try and leap over the flaming pitch pit and run from there. But he's got to make a a strength check to do it, because that distance is greater than the length of his body, and he does not have a very good running start. Come on, kobold.
And jump. Can you withdraw and jump?
Yeah, you can withdraw and jump. You don't need an action to jump.
Right. I didn't know that. I know that now.
Oh, not good enough. He lands partially in the pitch pit, gets covered in fire, and who set the pitch on fire? That was Gideon, right? Gideon, roll me a d4 for how much the kobold burns.
3.
Yeah. He catches fire and starts to run, but doesn't make it very far before the flames engulf him, and he falls to the ground shrieking in pain and fire and dies.
This plan is working out well.
The other two kobolds had fled to the north. I don't know if you guys want to follow them or not, but they are running and screaming that direction.
All right.
Next round initiative.
Yeah.
They get a 2. You guys get a 3. They run further and faster as you guys are, taking stock of the situation, and it becomes the party's turn.
Now, they're a bit far away now, but we probably could catch them. They're shorter legs.
Let them go.
Really?
Yeah, let's raid the inside.
I'm gonna go try to put out some of the fire, I guess, a bit.
Yeah.
Kind of jump on
I'll
it.
start on this one.
Okay. These are pitched fires, so they're difficult to put out. Does anyone have a firefighting proficiency?
Let me see. No. But I can speak several languages at it.
I have etiquette and religion.
All. These are
lore.
near to effective strategies. I don't know. I think you can probably put out the ones on the ground without any problem. The tree fire, it's flaming pitch. You can't just blow it out.
Yeah, I think any trees are going down. I think the pitch is lit. But I think besides that, we're trying to put out like fire.
Break off some of the branches.
Any fire that's traveling towards this large pitch, we definitely want that.
Right. It's just the patches on the ground, which I've removed. There's this big spill, which you can't put out. It's just too big. And there's this tree one. How are you going to put out the tree that's on fire?
Can I break off a bunch of the branches if I can? Just climb up the tree?
Yeah, and just break the branches so it won't spread. Very clever.
Right.
You have a firefighting proficiency. Now, go ahead and give yourself a firefighting proficiency. You've done well.
All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You guys put out the fire, except for the big burning pitch that's still sending large plumes of black smoke into the air. And you regather a moment later, now that this fire's out.
Let's raid the cave, guys.
There's probably more inside the cave.
Let's raid the cave before reinforcements come.
Agreed.
Okay.
So Walker, do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Let's see. Let's get to liberating. We liberated the oil pitch already.
Entering dungeon.
All right, you guys are entering the kobold territory thingy.
Yep.
We are
Perfect.
entering the dungeon.
All right, we're gonna take a second break here. Now it's a little early, but I need some time to set up the dungeon. So we will see you on the other side of our break, everybody. Bye-bye.